Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to certain types of men? Why some men seem to possess an irresistible charm that pulls women in, while others struggle to even get a glance? The secret behind women's attraction patterns is not just a simple matter of physical appearance or charisma. It's a combination of biology, psychology, emotions, and subtle cues that women instinctively read in the men around them. Attraction, in its most basic form, is deeply rooted in human nature. For centuries, scientists have tried to uncover the underlying mechanisms that influence attraction. But what we often forget is that these patterns are not just a result of conscious thought. They are often unconscious and deeply ingrained in our behavior. Women, much like men, have a set of traits or patterns that they are subconsciously drawn to. But these patterns are far more complex than we might realize. Women's attraction patterns are shaped by both evolutionary psychology and personal experiences. From an evolutionary standpoint, women are hardwired to seek out qualities that would ensure the survival and well-being of their offspring. This includes traits like confidence, strength, and the ability to protect. However, attraction is also influenced by social and cultural factors that evolve over time. A woman might be attracted to someone who not only exudes confidence, but also shares her values, passions, and vision for the future. It's important to understand that physical appearance, while important, is just one piece of the puzzle. A woman's attraction is influenced by far more subtle cues, things that go beyond the surface. For example, a man's posture, the way he carries himself, his ability to engage in meaningful conversation, and his emotional intelligence all play significant roles in how attractive he is to a woman. But it doesn't stop there. Women are drawn to authenticity and vulnerability, qualities that create a sense of emotional connection. Imagine, for a moment, a woman walking into a crowded room. Her gaze flits over the people around her. Some men may catch her attention, but why? What is it about them that makes them stand out? Is it the way they stand with confidence, the kindness they show in their actions, or the way they effortlessly interact with others? It's likely a combination of these elements, woven together in a way that feels real and sincere. Women are not only looking for physical attraction, they are searching for a deeper connection that goes beyond the surface. There is a common misconception that women are only drawn to a certain type of man. While some women may be attracted to men who fit the traditional mold of bad boys or alpha males, many others are drawn to men who are emotionally available, kind-hearted, and self-aware. This emotional depth is something that can't be faked. It's the kind of quality that builds trust and creates a sense of safety. And women crave that sense of safety, for it allows them to feel vulnerable, open, and emotionally connected. For instance, think about a time when you felt completely comfortable and at ease with someone. What was it about that person that made you feel that way? Was it their warmth, their humor, or the way they made you feel seen and heard? This emotional connection is key to understanding why certain men seem to effortlessly attract women. They have an ability to make others feel understood, which creates a bond that goes far beyond physical attraction. There's a delicate balance between confidence and humility that many women find magnetic. It's not about being boastful or overconfident. It's about knowing your worth while remaining grounded. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their skin, who don't try to impress or manipulate but simply are. This is the essence of authenticity. When a man is genuine, it's like a signal that resonates with a woman's subconscious, telling her that he is someone she can trust. Trust is one of the foundational elements of attraction, and it is something that is built over time. One of the most powerful and subtle patterns of attraction is the concept of emotional availability. A woman may not consciously recognize that she is seeking this quality, but on a deep emotional level, she craves. Emotional availability doesn't mean being overly expressive or sharing every feeling at every moment. Instead, it means being able to communicate openly, showing empathy, and being attuned to her emotions. When a man is emotionally available, he is able to connect with a woman on a level that goes beyond the superficial. This creates an intimacy that is often more powerful than physical attraction alone. Attraction patterns are also shaped by a woman's past experiences. If a woman has had positive experiences with men who were emotionally supportive and understanding, she may find herself naturally drawn to similar qualities in future partners. Conversely, if her past relationships were fraught with conflict or emotional unavailability, she may subconsciously be attracted to men who offer the opposite. Men who are patient, kind, and willing to listen. Our past shapes our present choices, and this is especially true when it comes to relationships. It's also important to note that a woman's attraction is not something that can be earned or manipulated. While some men may try to follow certain rules or play a part to gain a woman's affection, it is the underlying authenticity that makes the biggest impact. When a man tries to be something he's not, women can sense it. This is why many women are attracted to men who are unapologetically themselves, even if they don't conform to society's standards of attractiveness. The real secret lies in a man's ability to be open, honest, and emotionally available. But let's not forget that women also need to feel emotionally secure in the relationship. The foundation of a strong relationship is built on trust, communication, and mutual respect. Without these elements, even the strongest initial attraction can fade. This is why women often seek out men who not only meet their emotional needs, but also offer a sense of stability and reliability. Women are looking for partners who can be their confidants, their emotional anchors, and their support systems. These patterns of attraction, as complex as they may seem, are not random. They are deeply intertwined with biology, psychology, and life experiences. Women are not just attracted to men based on physical traits. They are searching for emotional connections that bring out the best in them. When a woman feels emotionally fulfilled, supported, and understood, the bond between her and her partner grows stronger. This connection goes beyond simple attraction. It becomes a partnership that is rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and emotional intimacy. We must delve into the role of the unconscious mind in shaping these patterns. Often, women themselves may not be fully aware of why they are drawn to certain men. This is where psychology and evolutionary theories come into play. Women's attraction is influenced not only by conscious choices, but also by subconscious drives that have evolved over thousands of years. These drives are deeply embedded within us, influencing our choices without us even realizing it. At the core of these unconscious patterns lies the concept of genetic fitness. From an evolutionary standpoint, women have always been wired to choose partners who can provide safety, resources, and genetic advantages for their children. These instincts may no longer be as overt in modern society, but they still play a significant role in shaping attraction. When a woman is drawn to a man who is physically fit, confident, and capable of handling challenges, it taps into an ancient desire for genetic survival. She may not consciously think, "This man will give me healthy children," but subconsciously this is one of the factors that guides her attraction. Beyond physical traits, women are also highly attuned to emotional intelligence. The ability to connect on a deeper level, to understand each other's emotions and needs, creates a foundation for strong, lasting relationships. This is why emotional intelligence is often more important than any other characteristic. A woman may be attracted to a man who listens to her with intent, who respects her boundaries, and who understands her nonverbal cues. Emotional intelligence is an attractive quality because it creates a sense of safety, security, and comfort. But what happens when a woman is drawn to someone who seems to lack emotional availability or stability? Why would women sometimes pursue relationships that seem to be difficult, uncertain, or even unhealthy? The answer lies in the allure of the chase. The concept of pursuing something that feels unattainable, something that might be just out of reach, taps into a fundamental human drive. The pursuit itself can be exciting, intoxicating, and filled with anticipation. However, this pattern often leads to frustration and heartache, as the very qualities that make someone elusive are also the ones that prevent emotional connection. Women may find themselves drawn to men who are difficult to understand, or who play hard to get. This creates a sense of intrigue and curiosity. The unpredictability of these men can lead to emotional highs and lows, creating a roller coaster of emotions. Yet, this pattern doesn't necessarily mean that these relationships are healthy or fulfilling in the long term. It's essential to recognize that while the chase can be thrilling, it often masks deeper emotional needs that remain unmet. Women who pursue these types of men may be searching for something more profound, perhaps in a